welcome back to another episode of KaoriCooks. Today my special guest is
BabyCJ, aka Kaori.
How you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you?
You blessed? I'm good. I'm really good. What you do today?
What I do today? Got up, ate me some breakfast, went to work for a few hours, and came back home.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So like on a regular basis, like what do you do? Like, is that how a typical day is?
Pretty much, unless I'm doing content as well.
Okay. So how did you get into doing content?
I've been doing content for a little while, and it was just like my personality was just funny, so it's like I gotta be in front of the camera. So.
Okay. Alright. So today we're gonna be making salmon and rice. I'm excited because I never made salmon before. Like
Never made salmon?
No, but
I never say that before. It's gonna be your first.
It's gonna be my first time. So you gotta walk me through it. So
Alright. So you're gonna get the oil, then just hold the pan.
okay.
You gotta put it on too high. You know, just put like probably like about 6, 5, like close to 5. Not too high. You're gonna put the oil in it.
You cook often?
I try to cook mostly like on my off days. Cause you know that's more relaxing instead of them on days that I gotta work. But if I gotta cook one day I gotta work, then I'm in the kitchen cooking. So we're gonna let that heat up just a little bit. And then once we do that, once that heat up a little bit, we're gonna put the salmon and stuff in.
So do you usually season it like on the plate or like on the stove?
I can do both, but well, tonight I'm just doing it on the plate.
Okay. So what do you like to use?
I see you got the garlic powder, that can work. Got some Old Bay. Let me see what else we got. So adobo, we got this right. So yeah, I don't need no particular.
I just took those ones just to add a little pizzazz.
Yeah, we're gonna use this later on. I wish you had the lemon pepper. We're gonna make this work. You feel me? Like,
y'all, I forgot to get the lemon pepper.
it's cool though, cause if you're a cooker, you cook whatever. You feel me? Like different tastes, you know. I like certain taste buds. Like I can put you up on some honey as well. Then
on your salmon?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Then they got this mango seasoning you can put on sometime too. I'll tell you, like, I know something in this kitchen for real, for real.
What's your favorite food to make?
To be honest, salmon is like salmon or chicken.
Salmon or chicken?
Yeah.
What type of chicken? Like fried chicken?
Mostly like not like fried, but like how they do the hot wings. Not with the skin and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, they're gonna flip it over. Flip it over. Flip it over.
How do you know when you have enough seasoning? I feel like that's my problem. Like sometimes I'm either too heavy-handed or I'm too light with it.
To me, it gotta look a certain way.
Okay.
It can't look too much like it on it, but it can't look like it ain't nothing on it at all.
Okay.
That's how I made it. I don't got no like, oh, stop at the same. I just know like how it should look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. So do you have your own YouTube channel?
Yeah. Right now it's mostly like my music on them. I'm actually in the music world as well. That's why I really don't label myself as like certain things, because I do everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, music, dancing, yeah, everything. So that's why I really don't really say, well, I'm just one thing. I'm an actor. I could be an actor tomorrow. What I say, actor and a rapper the next day. Just switch up.
What type of music you into? Every type?
Every type. Country, rock, gospel.
Can you freestyle?
Can I freestyle? I don't like to freestyle, but I can. I don't like to. It's not. I like to like really think about what I want to say.
Okay.
It's just stuff to putting words out there.
Okay. How would you describe yourself as a person?
Real laid back. We're gonna check on the grease a little bit. Turn it down. Got a little heat to it. We're gonna turn it down just a little bit.
It's not gonna stick to the pan, right?
Nah. So yeah, personally, laid back, self, like to myself a lot of times. I don't really like to be, how can I say it? Like, I'm really not like, I'm a people person, but when I need to be a people person.
Okay.
Like, I don't really like dealing with too many people or getting into too many people. and all this, cause like everybody don't have the same intentions.
Right.
So it's like I'd rather just be to myself, and if I open up to you, I do it. If not, take what it is. But I'm real chill, laid back, funny. Like I'm me, really. I don't try to be nothing else but myself.
Right. Do you get approached a lot, like when like you're outside, if people recognize you?
Yeah.
So if like a
I
family.
mean, like it ain't too bad, but it's like people know, like certain places. I can go to certain places and they know, and then certain places I can like be and they really don't know.
So was that transition like hard at first? Like don't like, you know, you have like a private, like you know what you would consider a private life.
Special.
Right here. Yeah.
So to be honest, my whole life, it wasn't really like such as a private. It was private, but like where I'm from, a lot of people knew what it was.
Right.
A lot of people knew my family. A lot of people just knew who I was, like from school or just the activities that I was doing outside of school and stuff.
Right.
So like, you know, like a lot of people always knew who I was. So like, once things really just started hitting the fan and got to the internet,
Right.
it wasn't really so bad.
Okay. So what would you say is like one of your favorite parts about being a content creator?
Meeting people. Meeting people just vibing out with them, like learning them, like seeing who they really are. Cause I can like in this work, in this business,
Yeah.
a lot of people not really like, I wouldn't say they weren't fit for it, but I can tell that it's genuine ones who like actually want to do it and actually want to expand out and keep it part of the world. A lot of people like that I peep sometimes, they not really in it. Like,
It's like it's a trend now.
yeah.
It's definitely a trend. Like people will see on social media, and it's like, oh my gosh, they living like this. Like I want to hop on the wave, but the heart is really not into it. And
Go ahead.
I feel like when it comes to this, you have to be passionate about it. Because even though like some people could look at it as you just picking up a camera and you're recording, there's so much more to it that happens behind the scenes that a lot of people don't even know about.
Yeah, for sure. And then another thing is like, you really have to have like a personality for it. And then just have like the patience to deal with certain stuff. Cause like they say, like sometimes like you don't always want to be approached.
Right.
When you're out and about with your family or with people again, but you have to know how to react to the fans and not just do too much, like catch an attitude, they want to take pictures, like they're not thinking the same way we thinking when we hop out. Like when they see us, they're like, oh my God, you're such and stuff. Like when things really started getting big with me, like it was just so like amazed, like half the people that I wouldn't even expect to know me, like, oh my God, you're such and such.
Do you feel like you've been treated differently since?
When you say treated different,
Because you know how sometimes people that things like numbers, like they'll see that you're doing good and then that's when they want to jump on a bandwagon.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. I've seen that a lot with a lot of people. Friends, so-called family members. I wouldn't say like family members, but the ones that so-called want to be the family members.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot in that.
So, are there any business ventures that you have or like you want to touch base into?
So you're gonna be the first person that get this answer from me, and a lot of people do know this, and a lot of people don't know this. But I'm actually into animals.
Really?
Yeah, I'm an animal person.
What's your favorite animal?
Tiger.
A tiger?
Yeah, a white tiger. That. But I like dogs as well. Like dogs are my next top animal. I actually want to own my own grooming business, mobile grooming, and then I also want to open up my own dog kennel.
Is that something that you want to be hands-on with, or do you just want like a team of like workers behind that?
I want a team with certain parts, but I also want to be hands-on as well.
Okay.
And then also, I got a clothing line that's actually going to get ready to launch real soon.
Okay. So what's some pieces that we could look out for, like sweatsuits or like?
So for the start of it, we're gonna start out with the t-shirts first.
Okay.
But I have other ideas that I can't really put out there. listening, so we ain't gonna even put them ideas out there just yet. But just know for your companies that got the local brand, I'm watching, I'm sucking up the game, and I got some heat on the way.
Do you feel like a lot of these brands nowadays are like similar, especially like the self-made brands?
In a way, but you know, they just, well, all brands really, but you know, most brands, like the bigger brands, you won't really see the same.
Right.
Because they got to make it as different as possible before they get sued or anything. But a lot of people do.
So clothing is always something that you've been interested in, or is it like a newfound passion?
It's been
Okay.
like, that's just like dressing yourself, really.
Right.
If you don't know how to dress yourself, then that clothing line and stuff is not for you. But I always been a dresser type, so.
What would you say is one of your worst habits?
My worst habit. Oh, Lord.
That's a good one, right?
It is.
Oh, don't forget about the rice.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We're gonna get to that. Turn it down a little bit. We'll just put it on low. Alright. Worst habit? Being like to myself, like not being to myself, but just like I'm the type to like try to figure out whatever. Like if it's a problem, I'm trying to figure it out before I even like ask for help.
Okay.
And like I get to the point where it's like to my last little thing, like and then ask for help. Other than that, I'm just to myself because like I was told a lot what I couldn't do.
Right.
So like ever since just hearing it a lot, I was like, okay, I gotta show these folks that I could do it. So I can say that's really like my worst habit, is thinking that I can do it by myself, but you actually do need help. Like in whatever you do, like you need help. Like in this content world, you need help. And anything, really, you don't need help. You don't just feel like you can do it by yourself. I mean, there's certain things you can do by yourself, but you can't do it by yourself.
Right.
So.
Do you like working more like on a team basis when it comes to like creating content, or do you like that solo thing where it's just you get to branch off and do whatever you want to do?
Both. And I say both because we have no cooks.
Yeah.
I say both because sometimes you want to just feel the vibe of other people that's around and stuff. And then like sometimes on myself it's just like I know me. Like nobody else know me, so I know what I want, I know how I'm gonna do it.
Right.
So I say both.
So like when fans usually approach you, right? Like how do they ask you questions, like, or is it just like they're super excited to just meet you?
It just all depends on the age.
Okay.
Most of the time, the young kids, they more they the ones that really like want a picture, like everything. They want a picture. They don't really want nothing more than that. And like, or as like adult wise, none of the ones that get to the question that you want to ask questions and stuff. But other than that, that's the most. I ain't really had any problems dealing with no like crazy fans or anything. And I don't want to picture that at all.
Some people are crazy.
Yeah, I know. Like I've seen crazy situations, so like I actually know like crazy fans.
Have you ever had to tell someone no?
I'm not a no person.
You'll just push through even if it's something that you don't even want to do.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you yes regardless. Like I might go around it. Like I won't say no though, but I'm gonna say yes for the moment. And then if I can get away from it, I'm gonna try to find a way to get out of it.
Have you ever had somebody like try to cross the line, like ask or do something that they know is like not the right thing to do?
Would you this question consider as like all my lifetime or just now to that things getting higher?
With things getting higher. Because like the higher you become, it's like more difficulties you face with certain aspects. Would you agree?
Yeah, you're right. Not yet. Not really.
Do you feel like having a platform makes it easier? Like you see how you're branching out to do your clothing brand and your grooming business. Do you feel like having that audience on social media makes it a little bit more easier to start up a business, like getting the clientele and things like that?
Yay and nay, because like you can be a nobody really, but I have like on social media, like in the outside world you're a nobody, but on social media, behind your brand, like your brand can be the biggest thing, but they don't know you behind the brand.
Right.
So it's like, depending on how you doing it, like in my case, I have to be outside, I have to be doing pop-up, Jesus pop up there. So it's like people gotta see me. Like folks that just want to be behind the clothing, they really don't have to be seen like that until like they out just selling clothes and stuff. Or they got a real big clothing brand.
Right.
Like, people know who they is. But other than that, nah.
Do people ask you about Kai a lot?
Yeah.
Like what's some
Right.
question they'll ask you?
They either ask me, why we kind of look the same age, or why he's taller. Or they ask me, can I call him?
Mm-hmm. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I call him all the time. But my son is a busy man, so it's like, I catch him when I catch him.
Does it become overwhelming for him?
I don't think so.
Or like if it does, it's like he's probably like not really gonna show it.
Yeah, cause he just like his pop. We hold stuff in, we let y'all see what y'all need to see and not what y'all don't supposed to see.
Right.
So yeah, so that's it's like, I don't be seeing it in him, but I know it be times,
It gets a little.
Yeah, cause it's a lot. And like for myself, it's a lot. So I know it's crazy.
Is there anything you would change?
Nah. Cause if I change it, what if it don't go the way that it's supposed to go?
Right.
So it's like, I look at it as like, whatever happens, happens.
And it happened for a reason.
Yeah. We got a spoon, we're gonna stir that rice a little bit.
You want to actually spoon is what it is.
We can use 1 minute. That'll work. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think there's anything out of it. Not one bit.
How do you, I think this is my problem with rice, right? How do you know the right amount of water to put in?
Read the instructions. I go out the instructions. To be honest, like, I know, but me, I've been cooking rice so long, I just know
Exactly what to put in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it says 2 cups of water. Bring 2 cups of water in a medium saucepan to a boil. Reduce heat to lowest. Simmer 20 minutes. I think rice, as simple as it is so hard to make. No? Isn't that perfect consistency?
Then we're gonna put a little salt in it so it can get a little taste in it. I don't think y'all be putting salt in it. I think y'all right, cause it don't be tasting good. Or y'all put the amount of rice first, and we're gonna add some pepper in it too. And we put it in that water rice while the water's still boiling with the rice and stuff, cause we don't wanna wait too late to put it in there. And then, stir it up a little bit so we can get all through that.
How often do you collaborate with others? Or am I just special?
You very special. You got me on my first cooking channel. I don't cook on camera, so it's hard for me to hide my ingredients. I don't be one of y'all so-called chef to take my ingredients. But yeah, I try to work with them as much as possible. Really. Like really on my free time.
Okay.
I try to get all the content I can, cause I know once I get too big, it's
not too hard.
Yeah. For sure.
Are you in a relationship? Like you married?
It's out there. It's out there. It's, See,
Are you trying to flip it?
yeah.
I thought you was doing something special.
Oh, nah. Yeah, we call it something special. Yeah. That was something special. But yeah, see, that one clip on camera. I'm nervous. But yeah, it's in the woodworks. You know, say it's in the woodworks. I wouldn't say yes, I wouldn't say no.
But it's there.
It's there.
Something is there.
It's there. There's a lot of dreams, you know.
So
fairy tales.
even for like with your son for instance, right? How do you like even for yourself, like how do you differentiate like when a person is around because they genuinely love and care about you and versus when it's the benefits of what you guys have and the lifestyle that you live?
Ask that one more time to make sure I'm hearing you correctly.
So basically, like, okay, you meet someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you differentiate if this person is genuine about the love that they have for you, or if it's more so like a beneficial thing for them on their aspect?
Okay, so pretty much their intentions really.
Right.
I mean it shows eventually. I mean, a lot of people catch on to it, a lot of people don't catch on to it. Me, I catch on to it quick. Like, I've been through it with relationships, I've been through it with friendships, like, every type of way I done seen it, so it's like, I know what to expect when, when this love is not there or just around, just to be around. Like,
Right.
Everybody that has that connection just want to be around, they show the same idea, just different,
Right.
in their own ways.
So what's the advice that you would have for somebody who wants to step into the content creating world? Is it something that you even recommend?
Okay, so it's some do's and don'ts. Like we're saying, as far as approaching you, if you don't like the attention, don't do it. If you don't want to be out in public and people like, oh, I know, I know. If you don't like that, don't do it. Cause it's just, if you big, your name big, they gonna know who you is, like for sure. If you don't have, if you don't like meeting new people, it's not for you. You have to meet new people, regardless of what you do. Like you can't go out doing content and just feel like, oh, I'm just keep the same people around. You know, you gotta meet new people, and actually network. Cause if you don't network, you'll be like just stuck, not going nowhere.
Because as much as people say like they don't need anybody, I feel like everyone needs somebody.
You need somebody, cause guess what? At the end of the day, however followers you got, half of your percentage might don't know me.
Right.
Being that I'm big, you know, a lot of people know Kyle, a lot of people probably watch, but it's still a lot of other people that don't know me. So if, you know, me and you, do the networking, boom, the people that don't know me start to know me because they see me like, oh, that's the, that's more people for me. And people that's on my page that don't know you, they see what you got going on. They see, oh, let me start following her because she do a little,
And what's a pro to it, you would say?
A pro to it?
It's fun.
It is.
It is fun.
And then I love the clothes. I love the clothes.
You got a lot of packages?
Like what? Like it's not as much as that I really want. Like if I can get everybody like the tap in, like I love it then for real. But like I said, I'm into the fashion, so like I like to see different things and all that. Let's turn this down a little because the water running out. Okay. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. But yeah, it's like I really love the clothes and then it's like. But one of my biggest things I like for like the best like seeing somebody that's in a whole other country say they know you.
They know who you are.
I'm like, you know me?
Especially if it's like some country you don't even know, like.
Yeah, like oh my, like I had this one picture go viral. Oh my god, like it was people from countries and little towns I never even dreamed of, like saying they knew me. I'm like, how? Like, but,
Yeah.
I still show love, talk to them for a little bit, And that's one thing about it too. Like, you know, you're a fan, you reach out to me, you come, like, you write me. Give me time to write you.
Okay.
Like, don't just be like, oh, I know you see my message, write me. Then like you trying to force me to have a conversation with you. No, it's not gonna work.
Right.
Cause that's just gonna bring out the side of me that I don't want to show nobody. Even like that side you can stay with is that for a reason.
Right.
So like, don't like, no, if we don't talk, we don't talk. But don't just force me to get me, because I'm not gonna do it.
Have you ever connected with a subscriber like on another level? Like you guys talk, like actually build like a genuine relationship?
I say like, Mara, the other little person, little girl. Man, we got a real cool bond. Like, I knew her since 2016 when I seen her on the internet. And like, ever since we like just met, you know, we just always been cool.
Okay.
And then like, you know, but most of the people that's around me that I like, you probably see me all the time with, you know, like I build a relationship with them in some type of way. Hold on, I'm trying this down because the water ran out. I wish we had some butter.
I didn't even think of getting butter for real, y'all. I gotta get it together.
Then we gonna put that over there for wrap. Flip the salmon over one more time, and then we're gonna let this sit for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna take it out.
Have you ever received any backlash?
Nah, I don't believe in that.
No? Why is that?
One, I'm gonna post what I need to post. Whatever I post, it was meant to be posted. So it's like I'm not gonna feel some type of way like I know I probably, you know, probably in the wrong, but I feel like my point still gotta be heard or some type of way. So, you know, sometimes you know, you're not always right.
That's completely true. Have you ever came across like any like work with anybody who was arrogant?
And what type of way?
Like you know how sometimes numbers get to somebody's head?
Oh yeah. Ooh, I hate that. I hate that.
And then they start treating people differently.
Yeah. For sure, yeah. I see that a lot. A lot. When I say a lot. I don't even think the numbers matter. But guess what? What is the percentage you gonna meet all them people that's dealing with numbers, like for real, like you're not gonna meet them. So why should that change you in any type of way?
Right.
Like, I don't even meet all the people. That's a lot of people to build a connection with, build a bond with. Like, no, that's too much. So I feel like whatever my numbers is, that's my numbers. You know, that's a blessing that I'm able to get that number. You know, I'm not gonna let that change me or like describe who I am any type of way.
What would you say is like a hardship that you faced in life? And how did you overcome that?
Me, really just me being who I am. Actually building up the confidence that I have in myself, and just becoming the person I am today. Because like everybody don't have that. How can I say it? Like that personality, that confidence that I have. Like I go out anywhere, no matter where I'm at, a big crowd, and like, oh, that's da, 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 da. But you know, most people probably feel like people that's little people in the world, they kind of feel some type of way when they hear that. But me, I just, you know, that's me.
You embrace it.
Yeah, you feel me? And then like I'm not really ashamed of who I am.
Okay.
A lot of people that's little people, they're ashamed of who they are, and I love my life, like for real, like I wouldn't change nothing. Like, if they told me they'd give me $1 million and make me taller tomorrow, I wouldn't take it. No point of. But yeah, that's really.
How was it going through school?
Easy.
It was easy?
Yeah. Like, I kid you not. My elementary teachers, they told me I was ready for middle school when I was in elementary. Middle school, they told me I was ready for high school. High school, they was like, yeah, you ready for the real world. Like, I'm not, like, far as just, like, the person I am, like, they just knew, like, they're like, he want the spotlight. Like,
right.
If it wasn't my way or, like, I want to make it as big or whatever, like, I really didn't care about it. So, like, they knew, they're like, yeah, he gonna be something special in life.
Those moments that you feel discouraged, like, how do you go about like coming up with a plan to overcome that feeling?
I try not to. I try not to feel discouraged. When you feel discouraged, then it's easy for you to let go.
Right.
And I can't let go. I've been through too much, so I can't. Anytime I feel down, I do whatever I do to get work.
Pick yourself back up.
Yeah. I don't like that feeling. That's a crazy thing. Well, you know, the plates, you know, all this crazy. So you want me to make the plate like, you know, how mama would make it, or cute, like I'm cooking up for baby?
Yeah.
Alright.
Who taught you how to cook, or are you like self-taught?
You know, my mom, she taught me a little, you know, just watching her. But, you know, I'm mostly YouTuber. I'll go on YouTube to learn something. YouTube and TikTok.
Okay, so we about to try this. You know, I'm not really like a fish person too much.
You're not a fish person?
Mm-mm.
After you taste that, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's time to get on that salmon.
So I'm gonna try the salmon by itself. Let's go. I wish I could taste this. This is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm try the rice.
I'm nervous.
Oh, we should have definitely got the asparagus. That would have made this so much better.
Yeah, imagine if you had that honey taste on it. And then a little lemon pepper taste on it. That'd have been fire.
You could cook. You could cook. Okay. I did an episode.
If you don't know how to cook, you learn how to cook.
I did an episode, and that one was really good.
Yeah.
But this might be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. So what's some words of encouragement you have for subscribers that are watching?
Never give up. Never let anyone take you down. Never let no one take your joy. Whatever they say you can't do, you can do. Just stick to it. If you really want to do this, do it. It's enough for the whole world to do it.
Are there any tips on being successful that you could share?
Keep going. Like, no matter what, keep going. Through the rain, through the hail, through the snow, keep going.
Do you agree that consistency is key? Do you think that's number one?
Yeah. Yeah. Because if not, you're going to disappear.
That's true.
You don't want to be that one old person sitting at the bus stop and like, somebody walk past like, hey, you remember this? Like, no, that's me, right? Nah, I can't see myself doing that.
Right.
I want to, help the old people out there at the bus stop.
This is really good. I really want to say thank you for
welcome.
coming on. This was fun.
Anytime.
I enjoyed myself, and it tastes really good. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and
Got to.
we'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in another episode soon. Bye.